Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you to the first episode of Sowing Seeds in the City. I am actually a very small town gardener. I grew up gardening with my grandparents in the country, but now I live in the city, and I only have 50 square feet of backyard that is fenced and actually belong to me. And I always ask myself, how can I enjoy my space, but then also still be able to garden and grow? I love to get my hands in the soil. My goal for this year is to be able to grow 30% of what we buy at the grocery store, and we are very heavy on fruits and vegetables. But then hopefully next year my goal is actually to be able to grow maybe 50% and supplement that 50% of what we would shop for at the grocery store. I do a lot of shopping with local farmers markets and everything else, so we still get healthy and organic, and then I also support my local small farmers market. But to me, there's nothing like growing your own. So I'm excited to have you all join me. I read a lot, I research a lot, and so I'm learning. We do have issues here with pests in the city, between the slugs and the cabbage moths and everything else that wants to eat and not let me be great at this. But I'm determined. So every single vegetable that I lose, that I have to pull, I just turn around and I sow another seed. I transplant another plant. And so I'm not going to give up. I'm determined to be successful. I'm determined to make it. And so I just want you to be able to be inspired. For those that also grow in small spaces, whether it be a condo or an apartment, if you have a windowsill or a balcony, we can do this. We can do this together. We are all going to be determined. Times are hard right now, and our climate is changing, and so I think it's something important, and I also think it's important to also teach our kids and the generations to come. So I'm going to take you on a little garden journey with me. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe so we can do many more videos and I can share my space with you. I look forward to whatever comments, tools, anything that you can teach me, or even ask me. This is a learning journey. Again, I'm not this experienced perfect gardener, but I am enjoying it. And so I think too, if you enjoy what you do, then it just doesn't feel like hard work, but then I also get to enjoy the fruits of my labor when I'm harvesting. So here is one of my raised beds, and it has a collard cabbage, some cayenne peppers, a lot of kale coming through here, a cabbage collard, and then a little tomato plant that I transplanted a few weeks ago, and some more cayenne peppers. And over here we have my two raised beds. And just so you know, I believe in having a lot of fun with your garden and creating an experience. So I give all of my plants a name, their very own name. I call them her or sir. And so I love these little farmers market signs, and then the fresh produce signs. I think they just add a little color and a little character. So I have a key lime little bush here. I wanted a lime tree, and then when I saw the key lime, I was like, oh, let's try that. Not sure how it's going to taste, but I'm really excited. Because we eat a lot of kale, I pretty much sow kale everywhere. So I have some here, some little lettuce that hopefully will grow. They've been there for a while. I have some Swiss chard. The sun is out, so they're going a little limp. And some more Swiss chard back there. The pests have pretty much gnawed that one, so I'm gonna pull it. And I have some more that are sprouting on the inside, so I'm just going to transplant two more actually in its place. Sweet basil. I have a collard back there, and then another one next to it. And then a broccoli over here in the corner, which my broccoli, his name is Brock Obama. This collard is Colorado. This collard is called Sundora. And then here I know she looks a mess, but she is one of my favorites outside of my orange tree that I've had for 3.5 years. This is my rosemary. I've had her for 9 years. And so her name, and I give them all their own little name tags, and that is Avalon. And then I tried planting tomatoes here, but they didn't do as well this year. But the sign is just there, and they are Tomatina. But what I did was I put some radish here instead. I used to have a strawberry plant back there. She didn't make it, but her name was Berry Poppins. So I keep the tags because I'm gonna do strawberries again somewhere else, and they will be Berry Poppins. I recently just put some onions there, so Lady Layers. And then here I just transplanted some bell peppers, and I have not given them a name. I pulled peas from here, so my peas were Peabody, and then this is Paloma pineapple. I have a Barbados cherry tree that got frostbit during the first freeze, and I'm not sure if she's going to make it, so I'm trying to hold on. All the leaves have fallen off, and she looks a little dry, but then she gives me hope because she still has some green ones. So I'm back and forth on whether I need to just pull her and plant another one or what, but I'm hopeful. I watered, fertilized, put some black cow in there. We'll see. I have more little radishes and some more kale in this bed. I also have culantro, celery, more collards, blueberry, and dinosaur kale. And then I have some scallions and garlic planted within to hopefully cut down on pests. These are collards that I moved from the vertical bed over there that wasn't doing great at all. The growth was stunted, and so I moved them to these two grow bags, and they're doing a lot better. I have peppers coming, cayenne peppers, and a lot of flowers on them, more Swiss chard, and then another collard, and then I don't know what I sowed there after I pulled the collards out, but we'll see. We'll just be surprised. Over here I have roasting potatoes growing, and I just love the way it grows. I have to get a new little dowel to attach it to when it's thicker and stronger. But and then I love companion planting, so I did throw some radishes down there. This is my other pride and joy here. This is my orange plant, and she typically gives me fruit twice a year, but I have some green ones growing in there, and then down there I have one that keeps trying to creep outside of the fence over here. I usually get about 15 to 20 each time she produces fruit. And then I have some Mississippi peas that are growing here, and I'm so excited. It's my first time. As you can tell, I have some pests here, but I recently just cleaned all the leaves and sprayed them with a Dawn dish soap solution, so we'll see. And I have more Mississippi peas here. I really need to get a trellis for them, but this one's just kind of growing on the ground, and this one is taking over my fence, but they're still growing good, so I'm excited. And I'm gonna have quite a few coming on here as well, so we'll see. I am recently trying something. I've never grown peanuts before, so I went and got a few raw green peanuts. I didn't want to invest in a pot in case I failed, so I just got a closed basket, lined it with a trash bag to cover the holes, cut the bottom out, and put a lot of holes for drainage at the bottom. And I sowed quite a bit of peanuts there, so hopefully I will have a great harvest, and if they do good, then I will actually get a huge. Now I'm going to take you to the front where I have even smaller space and not much gardening. Actually, you know what? Nope. I will do the second video of the front, because before it gets dark, I would like to go digging to see what sweet potatoes I have, and just hope that, I don't know, maybe I have something. Again, it's my first time, and so we'll see. Thank you all for joining me for the first episode. There'll be many more to come. Again, Sowing Seeds in the City. Sowing Seeds in the City. Again, like and subscribe. I'd love to chat with you. Leave comments. I'll answer whatever questions. If you have any suggestions, any tools to share, I am very much open to it. Thank you so much, you guys. You have a great day.